because I get to also learn and grow as I'm helping other women learn and grow. It is what I feel my destiny is. I feel like that's what I'm meant to do, is to help women learn and grow and be equipped with the things they need in order to live the life that God has purposed them to lead.
Baby, I did not move to Atlanta for no teen weather. Okay, 16, 17, 12 degrees. What is happening? What is going on? I did not sign up for this. I did not agree to this. I did not say this was okay. I'm about to go to the gym for the first time in the year. Don't judge me. Today. And when I walked out my house, luckily I have a garage. I turned my car on so it can heat up, but I took my dogs out and they was like, let's go back in. I was like, I agree, me too. Like, it is bad outside. It's so cold. This is Pittsburgh weather behavior, okay? I did not sign up for this. I was going to give y'all a cute little motivational thing before I went to the gym, but this is real, okay? I can't even think straight. I'll get back with y'all when I can.
So we just finished Bible study tonight. Tomorrow is our first fitness class that we're doing for the girls. Destiny's running it, and I'm really excited to finally be implementing things that are for wellness for our community, because that's what HBC is a faith-based women's wellness community. So my biggest thing is offering resources that women can use to work on their overall health. Like, we are not just one being. If you're constantly being poured into, like, okay, we need to do our physical fitness. Okay, what about our trauma we need to heal from? Okay, what about what about our emotional health, right? What about our spiritual health, our relationship with God? That's everything. What about our mental health? Like, everything needs to be poured into. And so I'm excited to begin implementing each of the wellnesses aspects of our community. So coming up in February, we're going to start me time. I have a life coach coming in, my favorite girl, Ebony. She was at our self-love event. She's going to be talking to the girls, giving them some self-love and some mommy and me nights. So she's going to have discussion nights where she has mommy and me classes where she gives women, mothers, pointers and tips and tools for their relationship with their kids and themselves. And then on other nights, she's going to do me time for our single ladies. So I'm so excited for that. Yeah. So, and then to be starting to implement our physical side of things, our fitness things. We have fitness accountability partners, and we also are going to start having like dance fitness class and then stretching and things like that, just for nights of the week where you need an extra fun thing to do that gets you fitness and moving and going. And then for like mental health and things, I'm going to do mindset coaching. We're also this month doing finance things. So I'm doing a budgeting coaching session and to get our finances order for 2024. So it's just a lot coming up that I'm so excited about, because I'm interested in all of these things, all the things that have to do with our personal development, I'm interested in. And so to be implementing them in my business for people is really exciting, because I get to also learn and grow as I'm helping other women learn and grow. It is what I feel my destiny is. I feel like that's what I'm meant to do, is to help women learn and grow and be equipped with the things they need in order to live the life that God has purposed them to lead. And we're doing that. That's our mission. That's our plan. That's what her promise circle is to provide resources and a way and the people and the connections and the networking that they need to do what it is that God has called them to do. And I'm grateful to be the vessel that can bring that to people. I'm grateful. So it's awesome.
So your girl just got finished recording the pod. Today it was on the power of affirmations and meditations, because in my life I have found that I was speaking old narratives in new seasons and tired of it, right? Because we have to align our words with where we're going. And if I'm constantly speaking against where I'm going and where God has me going, then I'm out of alignment. And I'm hindering the progress that God wants to bring into my life. And so I've seen such marked growth when I stopped letting my mind just think on whatever popped into it. When I stopped speaking the way that I was used to speaking. When I was able and willing to be convicted by the Holy Spirit by the things I was speaking that weren't in alignment with where I was going. And so In this season, I've been just praying for the words to say, for self-control, child, to control my mouth, and also to recognize the things that are not serving me in this season. Also to not let just anybody speak into me in this season, to watch who I hang out with, and also to place myself in environments that are putting me in position to where I'm going. And so, yeah, the power of affirming and meditating is powerful. And I wanted to express that to the girlies that listen to my podcast this week, because it's changed my life, accelerated and grown me. We had so many good events already this month with HPC and the girls, everybody showing up and supporting each other, and just the welcoming feeling of what the girls give to even the new members that come in. And I'm so grateful for this space. I'm so grateful that God used me to create it. And it took me so long to even say this to myself, let alone to you, that I am grateful. I'm grateful because I know where I came from, and that it would have been impossible without God to even create something like this. Not because it's a business and I had to build it. No, because my heart wasn't in the place it needed to be in order to help women in the way that I've been helping them, in the way that the girls in the team have been helping them, in the way that HPC as a whole has been able to help and change and motivate and inspire women in general. And so the gratitude comes from who God made me into, not what the business has done. And you learn that over time. You learn, like, whenever the progress we're looking for is always on the outside. We're always looking for things that we can see to measure our growth and our success. But the measure and growth of my success came when I measured it according to who I was, the healing that he did, the growing that he did, the stretching that he did, the cleaning up my heart, the sanctification, the refining of my character. As I grew as a person, HPC grew with me. It's like we was sisters. Growing on the same path. Like, that's literally how it felt. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. The podcast will be up Wednesday mornings at usually 9-10 o'clock. I get it up there. Hopefully I get it up there today I have a session with my mentor, and I also have HPC hangout tonight, which is on Let's Talk Money. So I'm excited. Let's go. Let's get it. So I'm about to head to the gym, but I just want to talk about Bible study last night because it was really, really good. We were cracking down more on the people that we keep around us and how important it is. And I shared with the girls in post-Bible study discussion. So if you are a member, then you know that you can stay after and have post-Bible study discussion. And it gets real vulnerable and deep in there, child. I be bearing my soul because like Her Promise Circle is for, the reason I even created it was because I wanted a place where women could be safe and feel safe enough to share like what they're going through, like to a T, not having to sugarcoat and be like, hey, it's kind of like this, kind of like that. Like, nah, we blatantly share like exactly what's going on. So the girls were so beautiful and kind to me. They poured back into me, and they just don't know what those words did for me. Like, God uses all the girls of HPC to pour into me just as much as I try to pour into them, and if not more. And I'm grateful for that. But in finding the healing and in finding the love in my heart that God has for me, for other people, it's been a bumpy ride when it comes to opening my heart up for romantic love. And February, we are going to do a lot of things that are geared to helping our emotional health as women and feeding us and pouring us in that way. And because of that, your girl has been, she has had a renewed hope in romantic love for herself. Child, y'all know what dating is like nowadays. I don't even want to speak ill of it because I believe God has someone wonderful and a godly man for me. So our mouth is matching. If you girls were there last night, we talked about our mouths are matching what we are praying for. And so for February, I want to share the book that I made. It is a journal, but it's a journal to give to your husband on your wedding day. So preparing mentally and emotionally to love on your husband, to pray for your husband, to get in the routine and the habit of covering him, talking to him, being open and communicative. And I've made this months ago, this journal months ago. I was like, it really took me a lot to open up my heart to dating again, because right before I resurrendered my life to God, it was a man that I had to give up. And so I was heartbroken and distraught, and God found me in that time, in a very low time of my life. And so opening my heart back up to that, like the real thing, has been really rough. But February is a month of restoration and receiving the redemption God gives us when it comes to relationships of all kinds, because God let me sit in the love he has for me. God also let me sit in the love that reconnecting with women again, even though like my relationships with my past friendships had damaged me so much. And I don't say that to be like goody two shoes. Like, I'm sure it was a back and forth in a lot of the friendships, but a lot of those left me really hardened. And because God softened me, her promise circle was birthed from that pain. And now it's time for your girl to be on her journey to work on her heart and opening up to romantic relationships. So I will be dropping that for February when we do our like love series, and it's on opening our heart and softening our heart, restoring our heart to loving not just romantically but everyone and ourselves. And that's been a trending theme for us here at HPC, is love. But I mean, God's love is the revelation that has led me to this point in my life. So is what we're going to talk about. I'm starting today. I'm going to write something today. I'm holding myself accountable. Assuredly, as I do my affirmations this morning, when I spend my time with God, it's about 6 a.m. I'm headed to the gym. I'm going to listen to a sermon, do my little thing there. And then I have to go back to work tonight. I usually just kind of spend a few hours with God and go to sleep and then go to work tonight. But before I go to sleep, I want to make it a point to, and I'm telling you to hold myself accountable, write the first entry. That's where we are emotionally in our emotional healing journey. I want to share these things because I want you guys to see where the things I share in Bible study come from. Get to know like my background and my life, because you're like, this lady is just yelling at me, and I want you to see it's not just coming from this place of da-da-da-da. It's coming from a place of lessons learned, hard lessons learned. And I always want to share that with God's people because it could help someone's life go a lot easier. Sharing something that took me years to learn could help someone accelerate their own journey. So I'm grateful that God uses me in that way. I'm about to go to the gym. I'm grateful for you guys watching these, being invested at all in this. So I'm grateful for that. If you haven't listened to the pod this week, it's about being in alignment that we talked about yesterday in Bible study. And I will see y'all next vlog. Okay, this one was a vulnerable vlog, but I'm here for it. See you next time.